Well, here we are, we're getting ready. We starting to rebuild this old cooler door. We priced a new one and it's about over $3,000, so we decided we're going to go ahead and patch this one up. Excuse me, let's not call it patch it. We're going to rebuild this thing and do it halfway right. It's going to be strong enough. The last people that had it, hinges were bad and it started dragging. It tore the bottom of the door up and it tore the legs up. So we're going to go ahead and replace some of this and try to rebuild it. We'll show you as we go. Well, as you can tell, the inspector showed up on the job here. I don't know if he approves of it or not. He hasn't pooped all over the place, so maybe it is. But while I was busy messing with firewood, the guys went ahead and got out the cooler, parts and pieces. You can mess with all the cam locks on it. I don't know if I showed you this, but we got the back wall up. This is where the door is. I'm going to cut that out today. The window will go here. And being this thing's only sitting, it's only coming in from the slab 1 foot, we figured we'd put the cooler up before we go ahead and enclose it. All us boys have done put enough weight on it. It's going to be tough to squeeze in and out 12 inches and kind of fit in there and do any work. So we figured we'd make it a little bit easier. He did move the water line down, clamped it, put it on. Well, that's one of the prettiest looking jobs I've seen Walter do in a long time. But we'll go ahead and get this window on and go from there. As usual, I went ahead and started, but here's the metal going down. It'll go down pretty quick. We got 2 boys down there setting it up. I'm screwing it down. Won't take long at all. Well, there it is. The roof is done. Just a little bit over 2 hours, and I did have them 2 guys pushing the metal up. I really understand why roofing companies charge 2 and 3 times more for a metal roof. I mean, this 800 square foot of roof went down less than 2 hours and 500 screws. So, but we got this end done. I'll show you what it looks like from the underside. Well, we're still waiting on this little piece of channel the bottom fits in. But I'm starting to stick these cooler panels together to see how it's going to fit. After the last one, we poured the concrete, got the roof on. But as you can tell, panels are worse for wear. There's a little bit of rust on them and all. This is what happens when you get it for free. You get what you pay for sometimes. So the boys spent a couple hours loosening all the locks up. I'll kind of go over how some of this stuff sticks together. Let me show you how it all works. Well, let's see if I can get you in the picture here and get it to where you can see it, hopefully. But what you get is this hex key, and it fits into this lock. And each one of these panels is tongue and grooved. Then it has this hook that comes down, and that's how it, I don't know if I can show it to you or not. These hooks right here is what hooks everything from one panel to the next. They're all 46 inches and the short ones are 23 inches. And it all works out going around. The roof panels are like 15'4". It comes across the top and the door works out. But all of them have these little hooks and latches on it. Yeah, we're gonna have to take it apart. And we put it together this last time. We probably gonna have to put some silicone around it, try to seal it up, but it is a great big old cooler, and it's got to be worth the price, being we didn't pay for it. This far end out here, we're gonna stick 2 air conditioners in it with CoolBot systems. I'll do a video on CoolBot. It basically will take this cooler right here, which will be inside like 11 foot something by 15 foot something. We'll use 2 18,000 BTU air conditioners and 2 CoolBot units, and it'll take this cooler down to 35 to 37 degrees, which is where you want strawberries kept at. The website, and I'm assuming their data's right, their prices, they sell the air conditioners at the place. They're $600 and some a piece, and the CoolBot unit's $300. So it's $1,000 each. It'll be $2,000 for the cooling units that'll go in this thing. On the other end of it is this is the old cooler that we've got, still using it. It's got a regular refrigeration unit in it that's got Freon in it. That is 8 years old. It cost $7,000 back then. So just to keep the prices kind of going, what we've done is we've contacted a cooling man, and he's coming in here and he's going to give us a price on what a regular unit's going to cost. And I said, if that costs that much, I guess nowadays, 8 years later and everything else, it'll probably cost $10,000 worth of refrigeration. And the CoolBots will do it with the 2 air conditioners and the 2 electronic units for about $2,000. Like I said, we're sticking this cooler together today just to see exactly what it's going to be like, and get the roof on, do everything else, make sure it all hooks up, and we'll take you along for the ride. But I'm going to take you along for the CoolBots. I'm a dealer for them. I do sell them. So we'll do a video just on cooling these things. Well, there it is. This is what the front of it, back side. I got to say so myself. I kind of engineered it out just about right. 4-inch more piece goes right along the top for the whole roof on it. It fits in the way we want it between the posts. Might move it to the front a little bit, but it fits. We're glad of that so far. Well, I showed you on the other video some of the stuff, but did get the wind in. It's been hard to get motivated down here. It was like 18 degrees this morning. It just ain't right for the thing, but we got the door in here. This will be the little lunchroom back here in the window. And like I said, you like it when a plan comes together, but we got 5 inches of space between the top of the wall, and it's got a 4-inch roof to go on it. We might bump it to the front a little bit, but everything's working. We're gonna hopefully get this channel today and stick in here. So as usual, if you like it, share it, tell your friends about it, and we're going to show you some more hopefully when it warms up and we can get back to work here.